From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and towing the slab here, Kevin Gossman. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer there makes the catch.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Isaac Paredes now.
Paredes.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Kiermaier going back. And that ball is out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now checks over to first, back safely. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Springer on the run. In the air to left center. Siri really on his horse for it. Dives. What a play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The American League leader in batting average this season. Eflin a move to first. And Springer's in there safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The Rays up by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Tries to get back and save.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Randy Belt.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 24th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's Justin Turner. He's been a great free agent sign. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Dalton Varsho in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And George makes the grab. They get the out on a Rosarena. And there's one away.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Next to hit, Ben Rortvedt.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
And now it's Jose Siri. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Rays held in check here. They're down 3-2. Back now in Toronto. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Eflin back to work. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 4-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Second in the American League in home runs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. A Rosarena moving under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here's Kiermaier now. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job.
Kiermaier on the go. Pitch in for a strike, throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 outs, base is empty. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to Diaz, gets him easily, ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. On to the third inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Gausman, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Kicks and fires. Now a fly ball to right center. Kiermaier makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Grounded out his first time up. That's in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Bounce to third. Turner to first. He's out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, The designated
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. The Jays leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
0-1.
The pitch. Close, but call the ball. And the count 1-2.
1 ball. 2
Ramirez off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
And that
2
just
balls, 2
misses.
strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Back. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-4. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
And now it's Brandon Loud. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Tied up here in the early going. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now tied 4-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. He'll touch them all. And that gives him a lead. It's 5-4. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rortvedt swings through it for strike one. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Springer there makes the catch. 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. He's 0 for 1. Arozarena on the move. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Arozarena leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Late on that fastball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Rips that one center field. Kiermaier tracks it down for the out. Kiermaier hurries it back in. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Junior Caminero. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way up.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's 5-5.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Smoked on the ground a second. That's the third out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom 4, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got his second double of the game.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's already homered here in this one. Eflin checks the runner. Varsho back on a dive. There's a line drive to left field. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And there's 1 away. Danny Jansen to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Move to second. Varsho back in on a dive. He's trying for third. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. 6-5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
1 down. Runner at first. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And he's already singled in this game. On the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-5. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Harold Ramirez. Gosman back to work. Out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and one out.
Well, it's not easy putting a runner on first base for free, but sometimes it's just the best option. He's been on fire at the plate, so why not take the bat out of his hands and try to get the next guy?
Lau in the box now. Takes strike one. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. The Rays strand just the one. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's George Springer to start it off.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
The pitch. Popped up. Caminero right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out into left center field. Rosarena racing over to make the catch.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette will hit next. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time, and Bichette is retired. What a play. Inning over. Blue Jays go down in order as it remains a 6-5 ball game. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Randy Arozarena. The pitch. That's in there. 0-1. Fought off foul. Going 2 now. Up the middle. And he's safe at first. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell on live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
And now, Ben Workvet. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now the left fielder, Jose Siri. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the righty deals. And fouled off. The 0-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. And here it comes. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's out number 2.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. This one remains close, 6-5. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rortvedt down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Turner up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Backdoor breaking ball, and he did go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
Snap throw to first. Turner dives back in safely. Varsho in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Here's a 1-1. There goes the runner. In the air, left field. Siri in position. Siri makes the play. Next for Toronto, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Up the middle, Caminero. They get the force, and that is the inning. One left for Toronto. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. That's in there. Strike one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He powers that one out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they tie it up. It's 6-6. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kevin Gausman makes way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the... Now Matt Barnes takes over.
Number 41, Matt Barnes.
And here is Harold Ramirez. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball, but we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kevin Kelly hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. And he deals. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
That one pulled foul. Right-handed reliever on the ground. Over to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the batting order turns over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Siri going back on it. Gone! That ball was crushed. His 12th of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 7-6. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
And that'll do it. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now a 7-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to begin the 8th. Yandy Diaz now. Here comes a pitch. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Springer returns it to the infield as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Chopped left side. Fires over to Guerrero. First out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Aaron Luke.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
Rortvedt swings through it for strike one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The tying run is 90 feet away. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Kelly back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Diaz moves under it. And it's caught for the out. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3.
Brandon Bell.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Hit in the air, center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Justin Turner. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Popped up. Paredes has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop. Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. Right side. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Josh Lowe. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Next pitch is outside. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And the batter now, Isaac Paredes. That one's in there. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Hand is just one strike away. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Varsho on the move. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the series opener here at home.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Rays, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.